a working example where we actually modernized this application using this architecture.
Yeah, so the sample application which we have been built on the architecture we just discussed, it's a simple e-procurement purchase to pay cycle where any organization has a procurement portal where a requisition function can go in and go and check that what kind of vendors are offering what kind of products and what discounts are there. And based on that, they can choose a particular set of products for necessary for the organization, submit the requisition, and then requisition gets submitted, and it will be there for the procurement function to take a look. And procurement function can take a look. It can approve or reject the requisition. And if they approve the requisition, then it will goes to the finance, and then finance approve it, and purchase order will be generated. And then following that, it will goes to the vendor. Vendor will send the invoice, and invoice will be paid. So that's a typical cycle, but we are not going to go that deep because of the time constraint. But we are just going to touch base on the UI part, primarily main UI components, and then we are going to talk about behind the scene things, that how the BPM, Corticon, and all these things are working and talking to each other. So let's take a look. So as you can see, this is a fully responsive UI developed in the Telerik Kendo system, and procurement requisition login to the system. And as you can see, this page, there are different menu items. It's coming from the OpenEdge database, and it's again a Kendo Telerik Kendo widget. All the products has been listed here, and user can page through the product pages. And this is again a very configurable Telerik visit control. User can select any particular product they want. They can enter the quantity. This quantity will go into the Corticon BRMS, and Corticon BRMS will bringing me all these offers. See, you're seeing these offers from the Xerox Worldview and CompuWorld. It is coming from the Corticon system. The discount offering system has been defined there. User can change the quantity and select any particular item based on the preference of this set of products, and submit the requisition. So once requisition submitted, here are the details, and based on that, user can go and check the requisition list. This is again a this Telerik Kendo grid control tool with all the features in that tool, as you can see. And procurement can come in for that submitted requisition and log into the system and check that what are the requisitions are there. And procurement can check the particular requisition they wanted to approve or reject. Based on that, user will select a particular requisition and approve it. If it approves, it will go away from the list. List can be refreshed, and a new set of requisition can be seen here. The same functionality has been developed over the mobile, where this procurement function can log in using the mobile apps. This is a Telerik platform-based mobile apps. So procurement can log into the mobile system, and they can approve a particular requisition which has been submitted by the requisition department here. You can see this is a Telerik mobile platform visit, and here also user can select any particular requisition it wanted to approve, and or they wanted to reject from here. And then procurement can see that that particular pending requisition has been approved. And that's the typical process which goes behind it. Now let's take a look into the behind the scene things. Okay, so as you can see in that UI, this is the OpenEdge BPM we have been using. BPM is orchestrating the user interface here. This get item quantity, get vendor discount, and write vendor discounts are the WebServices. First one is the OE adapter, and the middle one is the WebService adapter. OE adapter is talking to the database, and the last one is also talking to the database. As you can see, if you go to configure into this is just hooked through a simple .p program, and it gets the data. And this get vendor discount is hooked through a WSDL file, and it is talking to the Corticon, and Corticon is sending the data through this. These are the connectors, and once you deploy to the OpenEdge, this portal, OpenEdge portal is a very powerful tool. It gives you the full management of all your business process. You can see all the instances of your deployed, process, and you can go through the tabular view, and you can view, all the work steps and their status, whether it's been completed, where it was stuck, and in the chart view you can run through those works to the process flow. As you can see here, it's been completed here for all the process flow. You can run it, and you can see where the process flow is been taking time, or where it is not optimized, and you can work through it. In the audit history, it can give you a very clear view that, okay, which particular instance is taken how long, and where is my process bottleneck. So it gives you an room to optimize your process. Now I'll take a look into the BRMS Studio, which we have used for getting the discount data, the offer data. As you can see, this is a Corticon Designer. This is the vocabulary which we have defined for this particular sample application. The conditions are defined here, and the actions are defined below. And here we can see in the column number 2, we have corresponding data for the conditions, and their corresponding data for the actions, like Xerox Worldview and CompuWorld, which is came based on the quantity entered. Once you go to the rule test, it's a very powerful tool. You can just drag your vocabulary here, and the same set of things which we did through the UI, you can do the same testing here. You can enter the quantity, you can enter the data items, and you can run the test. It will give you the test result which you got from the UI, and its deployment is quite easy. You go to the rule flow, you just right click and publish it, and it will publish this particular as a web service, this particular rule flow as a web service. So it's as simple as that from that perspective. Now let's look at that what we have done for the mobile UI. We use the Progress REST web service, and this is a Progress OpenEdge editor where you can create your REST service, and you can map your REST service with the URI using the URI editor. You get a particular resource which in this case, if you wanted to connect it, it's like your .p file or the program file where you have the various methods defined. You choose a particular URI parameter, and then you map it to your web mobile interface with the header and the body, and that's it. I mean, your REST service mapping has been done. It's as simple as that. And let's take a look at how this particular SOAP and REST service has been used in our sample application. And as you can see, this get menu was getting the data from the OpenEdge database using the SOAP service. This is the highlighted portion is the SOAP service here, and that has been used, and that's the data getting the method of the data using this web method. And this is how we have been using the REST service, where we have getting the item list and into that UI, mobile UI. And this is the example of the REST service. So as you can see, we have used all the important components of Corticon, of Telerik mobile platform, and Telerik UI for the web UI development, and this OpenEdge BPM for the orchestration of all these components which were talking to each other. And we use the connectors, web service connectors, was a fully loosely coupled system, and configurability was pretty high in the system. So that was things which we wanted to bring out, that how we have used that particular architecture. I would